Hey, Margaritas.
Okay, just checking to
Here-
make sure it was
Here
recording.
she comes.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Woo. Okay, that was
Oh.
really hard to sound peppy just now.
I know.
Okay,
We're
so
exhausted.
let's just dive right into it.
Okay.
Okay, because I think we have a lot of things to catch up on and talk about.
We do.
Yes.
First and foremost, we talked about how we need to change the name of the podcast
I think
because
we do.
we have been on a water/tea diet for 7 weeks now, at least.
for a while.
At least.
Did you hear my stomach just now?
I
It's gonna
did.
do that quite often. I'm just gonna warn you. Y'all will know why shortly.
Honestly, I was just gonna keep it moving. I was like, you know what? Whatever.
I saw the look on your face when that happened.
I didn't even realize I made a face.
I should have warned you about the noises my body was going to
No.
make during the podcast.
You know, I didn't even realize I made a face, and I was just going to keep going.
Okay, let's keep going.
So if I hear it again, we're just going to keep on moving.
Well, this is part of the reason why we're discussing like rebranding the podcast, renaming it something. We need to switch it up because we're on a different path than we were a year ago when we started. And by the way, it's been a year since our first podcast. Just throwing that out there.
That is right. And also, I would like to point out, I have an issue. Okay, so after surgery, I was like, whatever, I don't typically go and look at the YouTube and see how many followers we have, whatever. But while I was laying in bed, I was like, what else do I have to do?
Yeah.
Let me just look and see if we have lost anybody because we've been gone for a little bit. And no, we were holding strong. Okay.
Okay.
And so I got on there when I went to go listen to the last week or the week before that episode.
Uh-huh.
We lost one. I was like,
no.
Where did you go?
What do you think did it?
Who are you? I will find you and I will resubscribe you, okay? Because who left me?
You clearly made a mistake. You hit the button by accident, right?
You did that on accident. So if anyone sees this, please make sure you go and check because you may not be subscribed. And you're going to miss some good content because we are switching from margaritas to Metamucil here, okay?
Yes, we are.
So I saw that and I was mad. I was like, who did it? Why? What pushed you over the edge?
See, I've been waiting for this moment because for a while now, it's been the little things pushing me over the edge, just making me angry.
Like,
and here you are.
What was your last strike with Margaritas? Okay, I need to know so that we can do better.
Well, maybe they've noticed a change in our content and they just weren't feeling it.
Maybe they were like, oh, I'm not ready for the grandma podcast yet.
Yeah, we've gone from single dating to hospital bills.
Listen, I have not left the single dating. So if that's what tickles your fancy, I can strike out on my own and make my own podcast about my single dating life.
Well, we can talk about it more, that's for sure.
It's nothing to talk about, really.
Instead of the, like, what did you say? The Metamucil margaritas? Maybe that's what I need to start throwing in there when we go back to drinking the margaritas again.
We're going to start.
Is that what we need?
What margarita are you drinking today? Well, it's a lovely blend of Metamucil and tequila. That's where we are. Like, when I go to the Mexican restaurant, I'm going to be like, do you have a shot of fiber that you can add into my margarita?
Well, according to my most recent test results, which I haven't done review. I haven't finished reviewing them all yet. I also need a shot of potassium and calcium in there as well with my fiber.
It's
just
because
throw it all in there.
We are at that age where we are going to get the osteoporosis because we don't have enough calcium. Oh,
So
Jesus.
let's talk about let's catch up. We didn't do a podcast the 4th of July week because we just needed a break.
Yes.
We had some time off. I had an extra day off work. We wanted to do fun things. So we started off the 4th of July weekend at the pool.
At the pool.
Which was so much fun.
It was.
That's what I know I needed.
And that's what you needed. You needed a little R&R before. You had to take a little trip.
I needed that, especially because by the end of the 4th of July weekend, it was my turn to be in the hospital.
Yeah.
For a little while.
And honestly, I was like, when you said, oh, they want to do surgery, I was like, of course. We're going to go back to the podcast, all missing organs. We're going to be
missing a lot of organs. I got lucky though. I'm here today. I'm not missing any organs. No surgery. I was able to avoid it. It's my second hospital trip in the past year since we started the podcast.
Yeah. Because honestly, there for a while, you were on a downward spiral with your health.
And I feel like I'm there again.
And it was like,
something's wrong. So started the day out. Nothing really planned. Gonna have brunch with Cotton. Gonna do some grocery shopping and just lay around the house and relax to end the weekend. Well, started getting ready. Felt a little pain. Just coming and going. I was like, nah, it's nothing. Probably need to use the bathroom later.
Yeah.
Something like that. No big deal. Go eat. By the time my food arrived, the pain was like constant by then. I'm sitting in this restaurant. First time going there too. I was so upset.
Yeah.
And I'm in the pain is really bad. It's constant. It's not going anywhere. Not feeling it. Food comes. After a few bites, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the name of the establishment. I don't want to. I couldn't finish the food, but it could have just been me. It might not have been them. I don't know. And you know what? I went into this. I was actually going to do a little TikTok about my visit, do a little food review type thing. Wanted to try it out. I'm taking all the pictures, taking all the videos.
And you're so excited. You're like, oh, here's my journey. You know what? You should have TikTok. You should have done it anyway. And you should have been like, just in the TikTok in the hospital.
I should have.
Because
I still may have it. I may make a little something.
You know what? Those are the ones like, how did I get here?
How did I get here? So couldn't finish the food. We're leaving on the way to the grocery store, and I'm just like, you know what? I can't do it. You've got to carry me home. I've got to lay down, take a little Alka-Seltzer or Tums, take a little something, lay down, and then we can get back to our day. Because I'm still thinking I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
A couple of hours pass. I'm throwing stuff at it. I'm doing everything I can. I'm like, something is not right. Go to urgent care because I refuse to go to the hospital. I'm like, I'm just going to go to urgent care because I'd be damned if I'm going to go to the hospital and they tell me this is just gas or something like that.
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to the urgent care. They get me back there, hook me up to an EKG, start asking me about family history. They're freaking me out.
Yeah.
I hear them print off a couple of pieces of paper and they're like, you know what? Go to the ER.
They go, why?
I'm done. Never mind. This is it. The lady starts talking about, well, you know, some of your symptoms in women, this can be a sign of a heart attack.
And you've already thought you were having a heart attack at one point.
We were discussing this just a few weeks ago. I'm like, you know, my chest was feeling tight the other day at the pool. I thought it was just the heat, but I might be dying.
But your chest was tight at the pool.
It
But
was.
then your chest was also tight a few weeks ago when I was on better, and you're like,
It's been
I'm googling a heart attack,
it's been a coming and going type thing, but allergies.
and
And
of
we're in the
course,
South.
of
It's the
course,
heat's horrible.
I'm not helping. I'm trying to be supportive and be like, you really need to get this checked out. Because listen, we all know I'm a hypochondriac. But and I Google everything. But I'm like, you know, because you were like, I think maybe it's just indigestion. And I'm like, you know what? Indigestion is a sign of a heart attack in women. And I'm like, I'm not helpful.
And the lady at urgent care, either she was a doll, same thing, not helpful, really freaking me out because by the time I got there, not only was, the pain in here, but it's kind of radiating up into my
Yeah.
chest and around my back. And I'm like, what is going on?
Like, this is it.
Anyway, go to the ER, EKG real quick, and I guess they ruled my heart out immediately. They didn't see anything because they put me back out in the lobby for about 15 minutes, and I
Yeah.
was just like, okay, we can chill.
Like,
I'm
great.
still doubled over in pain, and by this point, I'm starting to get nauseated. I'm like, I'm just gonna throw up all over this lobby.
Yeah.
It's happening. So anyway, get back there. It went from being my gallbladder to being appendicitis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being admitted, thinking I'm going to have surgery the next morning, to, you know what? We don't actually know what happened. They saw a little something on my appendix, but didn't really think it was appendicitis. And once they admitted me, they were pushing so many antibiotics that by the time, whatever it was,
Yeah.
antibiotics got it.
Yeah.
Spent a couple of nights in the hospital, did some monitoring, clear liquid diet, didn't lose any weight from it, unfortunately. Lots and lots of fluids, antibiotics. Have you ever drank potassium? Had to
No.
drink it?
No.
Don't recommend.
No.
Don't recommend at all.
What did I had something when I was in the hospital long time ago, and I had to drink something. It wasn't that though, but it was horrible.
So, and my body, at least there was something going on. White blood cell count when I went in was really, really high. By the time I left, it was good.
Yeah.
But I was treated like a pincushion while I was there, of
Oh
course.
yeah.
Potassium low, so I had to drink some potassium. Lots of other things low, but potassium is very, very bitter. Very bitter.
Yeah.
And they tried to mix it with some orange juice so I could get it down, but that's some really nasty stuff.
Yeah.
That was tough. It
Ugh.
wasn't good at all.
Ugh.
Don't recommend.
10 out
So
of
just
10.
just
Don't
just so you
recommend.
know, yeah. On the way home, did stop at the grocery store and buy some bananas. I figured, you know what? I guess
You're
I
like,
need the
let me get
potassium,
this
so
up.
let me see, and maybe, start taking calcium supplements and everything else. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Schedule an appointment with a couple of doctors pretty
Yeah.
soon.
You probably need to.
My general doctor, my
I feel like
OBGYN.
we've established a long time ago, a year ago, in fact,
Yeah,
because we talked about this on the podcast and we
yeah.
were like, you need a
But,
doctor.
I didn't have insurance at the time. I have insurance now, so
I
I'm going to
know.
get working on it
That
because
honestly should have been the first thing you
I
did.
did talk. One of the doctors I talked to before they discharged me, she was really nice. I loved her. But anyway, we were just discussing my history and going over because they did see a good bit of free fluid or whatever in the area. And then she asked me if I'd ever had cysts. And I was like, you know what? I used to get them really bad
Yeah.
in my 20s, like a long time ago. I think I was like 25 when I had a bunch that had ruptured. And I remember now when she mentioned cysts that, oh my gosh, that was painful. And they actually thought it was my appendix at that time too,
Um,
but it was just a
yeah.
ton of ruptured cysts. So, we probably weren't even looking in the right area, even though there was a spot on my appendix. I don't I don't know what that is,
I don't either.
but found some cyst on my kidneys.
Well, there you go.
It wasn't that
Yeah,
though.
I feel like we established a long time ago that you need a doctor,
Yeah,
and as soon as you
yeah,
got insurance, I feel like that was probably the first thing you should have done was like let me
probably.
schedule all these appointments to,
Mm,
get the
I'm
checkups.
gonna do that now
It's probably a good idea.
so I can maybe stay out of the hospital.
Yeah.
Just
I'm gonna
go
need you
ahead and
to.
get ahead of whatever's going on. And yeah, all the doctors told me the same thing because some couple of them asked me. They were like, "When's the last time you've seen a doctor or seen your OBGYN?" And I'm like, "Just
You're
a
like,
little overdue,
well, about that.
just a little." But the only doctors I've seen in the past year have been here in the hospital.
Like, don't worry, I think I'm fine. They've checked me out. Oh gosh.
So yeah, went from um possible heart attack to gallbladder to appendix to
Who
we
knows
don't know.
what? Who
I'm just
knows what?
getting old
Yeah.
at this point.
I know.
And I was finally able to, because they have it where you can log in and view your test results and
Yeah.
everything. So I did that today, and I'm looking through, and I'm like, wow, I need to like up my vitamins and
Yeah.
take some supplements because my potassium, my calcium weren't the only things that were low.
Oh gosh. I
So,
know. The last time I had lab work, I was like, this is actually kind of awful. Except
mm-hmm.
for my B12. Now,
Oh,
get this gag, right? So I thought, because chronic fatigue here,
mm-hmm.
always, and this has been last year sometime. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, I go to the doctor and I'm like, I'm exhausted. Like, I know I need
Yeah.
B12 shots, something. I know I need something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we do some lab work. She checks my thyroid. We do B12, all that stuff. Tell me why my B12 was like 2,000 points higher than it was supposed to be. And
What?
I emailed her and I was like, am I dying? Like, I don't think this is okay. She's like, no, we'll recheck it when you come in. She was like,
Yeah.
and I think maybe, because she asked me a bunch of questions. Did you have this? And I was
Mm.
like, no. But she was like, well, we'll check it and see. Now, the last time I did it, it was normal. But I was like, first of all, you cannot just tell me that I can view my own results and not expect me to freak out when I see that I'm expecting my B12 to be low, but it was like sky high, like abnormal. And then what do? I start Googling what would
Of
make my B12.
course.
Four things were like, oh, you're dying, like you're gonna die.
Yeah.
It's a terminal illness. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
hello, can someone help me? Like, does anyone else see this? Is this normal? And they were like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So apparently Google and this is what I'm thinking after today because I sent some screenshots of some of my test results to Morgan,
Mm-hmm.
who ran it all through ChatGPT. And ChatGPT broke it down and was like, it could be this, this, and this, but actually you're okay. And the diagnosis, possible appendicitis, but called it early antibiotics,
Yeah.
helped it. Probably correct. Okay, that's what. So ChatGPT wasn't telling me anything scary. When I put the test results and started Googling them, though,
Never.
I mean, I had psoriasis or something.
Cirrho-
Cirrhosis of the
cirrhosis
liver.
of the liver.
I have hypothyroidism, possibly. I have all these things wrong with me, but ChatGPT is like, go see your doctor. But it was probably, you know, early appendicitis. Just caught it in
Yeah.
time, and antibiotic treatment and you're good.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. I've always heard appendicitis, surgery. You got to take that thing out immediately. I
Yeah.
didn't know till I'm in the hospital and they're talking to me about this and talking about possibly having surgery. The sweet little nurse that was admitting me and everything else, I was like, so have you seen people come in with appendicitis and leave without actually having to get it removed? Like I can avoid surgery. She was like, actually, I have.
Yeah.
So don't freak out just yet. So I loved her. That helped so much.
Okay, so this brings me to a point that I need to bring up because so I know a lot of people hate the the direction that AI is going into.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I know like the arguments are so valid. Like my kids cannot stand to use AI anything. Like
Yeah.
they cannot stand it. And they're like, we can't stand Chat GPT and all this other stuff. And something to do with like all these people. Don't get me started on why something about it's bad for the environment, blah, 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 blah. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Water usage,
yeah,
stuff
and
like
I'm
that.
not going to go into all that
Yeah.
because I'm stupid about it and I don't know. And they're like
Same.
trying to build plants or whatever. Anyway, now with that being said, my kids are always like, there's no sense in using Chat GPT when you can Google. Okay. And true,
Yes.
but untrue.
But
Because here's the thing now, Google is unreliable for me a lot of times because
yes.
Google will just, I don't know, sometimes Google misses the mark. So sometimes I feel like when I put stuff in Chat GPT, I feel like it breaks it down for me.
Yes.
Now you have Google AI. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Google AI is supposed to be like ChatGPT, like it brings up the AI answer and then you should be
Yeah.
able to ask it questions and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
It is wrong
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times. And
Yeah.
when I tell you, it it just makes me like I want to be like, you idiot. What do you because I was watching, I don't know if I told you, but I watched because you were in the hospital at this moment. But I was watching this documentary. It's The Dark Wizard. Okay.
Oh.
It was actually really good. Like I thought it was going to be boring when
What
I first
streaming
started.
service is it on?
HBO, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
Anyway.
So I thought it was going to be horrible when I first started because I was like, oh my God, this is so boring.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a solo climber. Like he climbed mountains free, no ropes, no cords, no nothing.
Yeah.
Just solo climbing. And I was like, this is, I heard that it was amazing. I heard that it was, I mean, I've heard so many people saying, oh my gosh, this is the best documentary I've watched. So I was like, okay, I'll start it. I started, I was like, I don't think so. So I
Mm-hmm.
stopped it. Then I started it back over the weekend because I was like, I didn't have anything else to do. So the guy's name, I believe, was Dean Potter. Okay.
Oh,
I think.
Potter.
I think. Anyway, so I Google, spoiler alert, he did.
Oh,
So I Google, it doesn't take away from anything that
yeah.
you're
Okay.
watching. I mean, that's not actually a spoiler. But so I Google something about like, oh, what episode, because it's like four different episodes, or no, it's several episodes or whatever. So I was like, what episode does he die? Like, does it show it? Well.
Mm-hmm.
And because apparently they caught it on like camera or something. Anyway, so AI overview is gonna say, "Oh, you're looking for the Dark Wizard, and no, he is not in Harry Potter." No one asked you about Harry freaking Potter because I said,
You're
and then
confused.
all of a sudden it starts talking about freaking, I don't know, Dumbledore. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't ask you any of this.
It got confused with Wizard and Potter,
I
and it just
literally said, uh, you know, in The Dark Wizard, something about Dean Potter. what episode does he die? Like, oh no, Dean Potter was not in Harry Potter. I think you're thinking about the and it was like the Dark Wizard, something about Dumbledore and whatever. And I was like, what are you talking about? You're so stupid.
Google AI, you're drunk. Go home.
And it was like, I called my kids and they was like, what the frick is this talking about? They were like, stupid. She's stupid. It's like, Jesus.
Well, I need to stay off both of them. I haven't really been using Chat GPT much anyway because I don't know. I'm on the fence with all this AI stuff. I'm old. I don't like to use a lot of things. I'll
Okay.
leave it to my kids. But Google, every time I Google something, especially if it's a symptom, I'm dying. I'm dying all the time.
Well,
It's just too
oh,
scary.
same. Because every time, everything that I put in there, and I'm like, I have this and this and this, and it's like, oh, well, you probably are experiencing pancreatic cancer, and I'm like, well, fantastic, thank you so
Yay for
much.
me.
Like, this is wonderful, and it just starts breaking down all these horrible things, and I'm like, I got it, I got it, I got that, I got that, and I'm like, oh my god, now I'm dying.
Usually, typically, most of my Google searches involve definitions. Like, hey, what does this word mean? I want to
Yeah,
make sure I'm using it
yeah,
correctly.
yeah.
Or if I'm watching a show, I want to look up, oh my, this actor's, familiar. What other
Sure.
movies were they in? Little things like that. That is usually what my Google is and limited to, and it needs to just stay that way because today I I thought I had like liver or kidney disease or something when I was on there. So
No,
I
when
needed to stay off.
first of all, yes, my Google searches, I Google a lot of stuff. Okay. But I mean, if this doesn't tell you how old I am, most of my stuff that I Google is about supplements. Like, I'm laying in bed and I'm like, how much fiber should I be taking in? This is how you know that I am
Yeah,
freaking old, because
yeah.
my Google searches are nothing but like, can I take this supplement with this supplement? When should I take my, you know?
That's what I did last night because when I got home from the hospital last night, I got a headache and I still had it before I went to bed. But yesterday, while I was in there, they gave me a blood thinner. So I Googled to make sure I could have a Tylenol after having the blood
Yeah,
thinner. I was like, I don't know if I can take anything.
yeah,
They didn't tell me. I know I had a blood thinner. Like, I don't,
yeah,
I don't want to take. I usually take ibuprofen.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to take something and die.
Like, I don't want to bleed out.
So, I did check with Google to make sure I could take a Tylenol before I went to bed last night because my head hurt. And then I I was feeling, except for some soreness and tenderness, which I still have going on and everything. Didn't have a headache the whole time I'm in the hospital. Okay, as soon as I got home last night, headache. I went and got a
Yeah.
shower, headache, and had a headache the rest of the night. And I'm like, so now I'm like, is there something in my house that's trying to
Oh,
kill me? Like,
I mean, the last time I was
why
on
do I
Chat
have a headache
GPT,
suddenly?
I was literally like this is my best friend. Chat, do you think I'm a hypochondriac? Because I was literally like, I'm feeling stuffy. Is there mold in my house? Is there black mold killing me?
I asked when I got out of the shower, I asked Cotton, I'm like, do you ever just come to my house and just suddenly get a headache? Like, suddenly something's wrong with you as soon as you step foot in my house? Like, should I be
Am
worried?
I okay?
Because suddenly I have this splitting headache that didn't come on until I got
I
home.
know.
So what's wrong? Of course he laughed at me and told me I was being silly, which I get, but still, like,
No, like,
I might have my house checked for mold soon.
no, I'm sitting here like, Are there tests that I can buy, or do
Like,
I have to call someone?
did the raccoons leave something
Did they leave something
behind?
behind in here?
Like, what?
No. And also, the worst thing that I can tell you that has ever been invented for me is self test. When I tell you I test myself for everything, and those tests are expensive. And if you want to know why I'm broke, it's because I'm ordering tests online, and I'm like, I need to know. Like, I'm gonna order this, and I'm gonna test myself.
Look, I'm about to be doing the same thing because I have been looking at self self test kits for
Well,
food allergies.
yes.
I want to test my house for mold. I want to test myself for food allergies. I need to know if I'm eating something that's just doing this to me.
Well, before, because listen, this is all, and this is sad. This is all that is on my feed. It's like, oh, you can get this STI test, and oh, you can test yourself. You can do your own pap smear. And I'm like, period. Yes.
I'm not going that
And
far.
listen, it is like, oh, do your own colonoscopy. And I'm like, sign me up. I will do my own colonoscopy every month. I will be on repeat. And they're going to be like, ma'am, please stop sending us your poop samples. You're fine.
This is what the podcast is going to be called. Every week we're going to be like, what are we testing for this week?
What's the new test? Listen, because I swear to you, I will test myself for anything, everything, at all times. I will. I'm not ashamed to say I will test I love a self test.
I have been wanting to order one of those menopause test kits, but since I need to make an appointment to go see my OBGYN, I guess I won't worry about
I
it.
saw one at Walmart.
Do they have them in?
They
Because I
did.
looked a while back and they
It
didn't
was
have any.
on like an end cap, which is one of these questions on here is, do you have a favorite aisle at Walmart? And yes, my favorite aisle is at Walmart. So right now they have like this it's on the end cap. First of all, I stay on the vitamin aisle. Like the supplements is where I live.
Yeah.
Okay. That is my wheelhouse. But now they have a whole selection of perimenopause and menopause stuff, like, oh, hot flashes, there's like these cooling pads, and there's this, that, and the other, and then
Ooh.
there's like, oh, here's this menopause relief with creatine or with vitamin D. And I'm like, and I'm sitting here like, which do I need? Because I'm about to buy them all. Like, I will overdose myself on menopause and supplements.
I guess I'm going to Walmart tomorrow on my lunch break.
Yeah, because I did see them, and I thought about you because I literally,
Because I've looked.
I swear to you, if this tells you how ridiculous I am, I legitimately almost bought one of those, and I was like, I need to see what level of menopause I'm in. Why? I literally had a whole hysterectomy,
Yeah, you know.
and I know what level of menopause I'm entering into.
And you know what? Again, I'm still sticking to the after hearing about your experience pre, during, post hysterectomy, all of that. I'm not gonna do it. I want to let Mother Nature just do her
I
thing, even
mean,
though she is being a big old bitch right
to
now.
each their own. However, I
Just
will
gonna
say that
let it
I,
go.
other than my big old stomach at this moment, my big old swollen stomach, I am fantastic.
Yeah, those estrogen patches have been nice, haven't they?
I regret nothing. After I got healed up, I tell you, I
You know what
regret.
I'm doing.
Yeah, I regret nothing. Still
Woohoo!
going,
Still
still
recording.
going. But
So
I'm so good right now.
I'm in my pajamas. I don't
Well,
care.
no one needs to see cellulite Sally come out from underneath this.
Look, I really don't care what I look like anymore.
I don't
I
either.
almost didn't put on makeup, but I was like, you know what? I'm just I'm gonna try just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not getting out of my pajamas. I'm not doing anything, but I'll put a little something on just so I don't look like death.
Okay. I'm just going to say, you've seen my TikToks.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, I am far too comfortable looking like garbage for the world because I make TikToks and I'm like, now why do I look like that?
You
I
know,
scroll back through and I'm like, now Tasha,
that
you look horrible.
that day will come. But after the last few days I've had, I was just like, it might make me feel a little bit. Just kind of to get back into somewhat of a normal routine.
I'm far too comfortable.
So I put the makeup on. But
I look like every time I record a TikTok, I legitimately am rolling out of bed and I'm like, let me make this TikTok real quick. And then I see myself and I'm like, girl.
I'll be there one
And
day.
this is why
It's
you ain't
okay.
got no man. Ain't nobody trying to look at you on TikTok and be like, ooh, I want to date her. Like, this is why you ain't got no man.
Oh hell. Mine saw me at probably my worst this past
Okay,
weekend.
but like y'all
So
been
I'm like,
together.
yeah.
Like y'all been together.
Yes, but I still am a very uh
Honey, I
just
promise you.
I don't want anybody around to see me like I was. I don't want
Well,
anybody around for that.
unfortunately, when you meet me, you're going to probably meet me at my worst because I just don't clean up. I don't get dressed. I don't do
Mm-hmm.
anything. If you see me on TikTok and you're like, "Oh, you're beautiful." Oh, okay, you must love me. You must already love me because no. No, I ain't beautiful on there.
I have not seen a TikTok where my bestie wasn't beautiful, but
You are
whatever.
because you love me.
Yes, I do.
You're full of shit, but you also love me.
I do.
You are. That's what's wrong with you. You're full of
Look,
shit.
I I mean,
That's the problem. I don't need a degree. I already
we
know.
don't we don't need to discuss what all these antibiotics are doing to my my stuff right
No,
now.
no.
um. So anyway, but speaking of being full of shit, so
Speaking of it,
while I'm in the hospital and I'm thinking I need to, again, change my diet. I need to do better. I need to eat healthier. And
yeah,
I'm like more veggies, more fruit, and I'm even thinking, you know what? Instead of chips and popcorn and all the stuff we snack on, I need to get us some grapes, some good things. And then I watched the news yesterday. 18 states so far have confirmed cases of some sort of parasite going around that causes explosive
I saw
diarrhea.
that. And you know what? Give it to me.
I'm scared.
No, I want to find it because I love diarrhea. I just love it so much.
Why?
I feel so good and light and clean. I love diarrhea. And here is a fun fact about me that no one ever wanted to know. But I love diarrhea so much that randomly I will just drink magnesium citrate right out of the bottle.
Oh
I
wow.
will I will
Just to clean it all out.
just because it's tasty. I love the way it tastes. I'll get the cherry flavor. I'll put it in the refrigerator and get it cold. Then I'll pop a straw in and I'll just suck it down.
Okay.
And you know what? I just feel clean as a whistle. I have
Well,
wanted so bad to go and get a colon cleanse. like I want to do, what is it? The one where they suck it out of your butt, they put the little vacuum. I want that so bad. And the only
Oh my
place that I
gosh.
know that they do it is Memphis, and I am about to schedule an appointment.
How much are they?
I don't
Have you looked
know.
into that?
I have
Okay,
I
okay.
looked into it, but I can't remember.
Well, look, this particular parasite, though, it doesn't go away in like 24, 48 hours, even 72 hours. They say this could last up to days.
I will be
And
so
could
skinny.
even
Ah,
even after a month you could relapse from it. Like they haven't figured out exactly what type of parasite they're dealing with, just that if you get it, it's not going to pass quickly. Like most things that you
no.
eat unwashed fruit, you get diarrhea for a couple of days. No, this is not it.
Oh,
And but I'm scared.
I'm not. I will go buy some
Because
fruit
I've
right
already,
now.
that's what landed me in the hospital last year. A funky little virus with constant vomiting and
Okay, now I
diarrhea for
don't want all
days.
that. See that's my,
So I don't need this.
if I knew that I could get like a stomach bug where there was no vomiting involved,
Mm,
I would be all for it. I mean, like I will rub all up on you so I can catch your stomach virus if I know that I'm not going to throw up.
yeah,
However, there's
you
no
do
telling.
draw the line at
I,
vomiting.
I I do not want to. I do not want to vomit.
Nobody wants to vomit.
Now, diarrhea. I live for diarrhea.
Well,
When I have an upset, when I have an upset stomach and I have to go, I have a friend who she and I will randomly send like gifs to each other, and I'm
hmm,
like a explosive whatever, like something
yeah.
exploding out of a pipe or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just went to the bathroom, and like we really do share this information with each other.
Well, you know what? Roll the dice. Go buy a bunch of produce. Don't wash it
I
and see what
just
happens.
I just ate some grapes today.
Did you wash them?
I did. I
Don't wash
always
them.
I always wash my.
I did eat some veggies last night when I got home, but they were all cooked very,
Yeah.
very well. So,
Well, the last time I did not, I don't think I thoroughly washed some fruit. I think it was cherries because I will eat cherries until I just pass away.
you can have all the cherries.
Oh my God, I love them so much. Well, I did not wash, well, I washed them, but I don't think I washed them well enough. And I broke out in a horrible rash.
Ooh.
I mean,
Oh.
horrible. It was awful. And it started with one little bump, and I was like, oh, that itches. Next thing I know, there were bumps everywhere, and my lips were swollen. And my, my,
Oh.
my grandma was like, well, what did you do? And I said, the only thing I had were cherries, and I think I was allergic to the cherries. And so now, after that, my grandma said, don't you dare eat any more cherries. I will risk it. I have Benadryl on standby just in case.
I just feel defeated because here I am wanting to eat better and do better. And all I can think of, you know what? The only thing that I've never seen recalled or stands a chance of giving me explosive diarrhea or killing me is like frozen pizza. A Red Baron has never made me sick. I don't think I've ever seen them recalled before.
Well,
But, try to eat some leafy greens or something like
oh, the
that.
leafy greens are always
You might get
recalled.
pretty sick.
I feel like the leafy greens are always on a recall.
So, like, just can't win.
I know.
I'm trying to do better, but doing better is going to make me sick.
I
So I
know.
just need to eat all the pizza.
But I
And
really do live for diarrhea.
no, no.
Because just for funsies, I will take a Linzess every now and again and be like,
Mm,
okay, it's about to go
mm,
down. Like, if the colon prep for the colonoscopies
mm.
wasn't so disgusting, I
Yeah.
would probably just be like, can I have a supply of this?
Right now, I've been snacking on cheese and bread just to try to stop having to go to the bathroom right now. But
Yeah.
I've had 48 hours of constant antibiotics and IV fluids pushed through my system that
Mm-hmm.
even when I go to the bathroom to just think I'm just going to go pee, which I'm doing a lot of that too. No,
Yeah.
no. And
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I need it to stop.
It's just a fun little surprise when you go to the bathroom. You're like, I gotta go pee. I'm like,
Yay.
nope,
And you know
there's
what?
more.
None of this has caused me to lose a single pound. I'm not losing any weight. Nothing's going down.
I know, and I just don't understand because it's like with me, again, I told you, I've weighed more.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've gained weight, but like I've weighed more. But at this point now, it's not budging. Like it's
Yeah.
not the scale is not moving.
Same. I'm at my heaviest I've ever been outside of being pregnant, obviously. Just I'm at my heaviest and no matter what I do, no matter what I try, it's not budging. And that was the one positive thing I was trying to think of while I was in the hospital. I'm like, you know what? All this not eating and then the last day I was in there just being on clear liquid diet,
Yeah.
I'm like, this has gotta have me drop a couple of pounds.
Yeah.
No, no, it didn't.
I'm sorry.
Didn't do me any good.
Well,
And
I
that was
thought,
the one bright spot that I thought would come from my hospital stay was just losing a few pounds.
well, I mean, I thought that when they took my uterus out, I was like, surely that's got to weigh something. Surely all these organs have to weigh something. And then I get on the scale and I'm like, oh, damn.
Didn't do
I don't,
anything.
I don't. Did they really take anything out? Like, are you sure? Are you sure it's gone? But
Oh me. Okay, do we have anything else we want to touch on this week besides getting old
no,
and bodily?
no.
Wait, is the speed dating is this weekend? Are you
Speed.
going?
I'm still on the
Please,
fence.
no, go, go, go,
Okay,
go, go.
but listen, because when I emailed the guy that's over speed dating, and I was like, "Can you tell me, or is there anybody signed up?" I think he said there were about 29 people.
Okay,
Okay,
it's a
a
good number.
mixture of people. Um, and so I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I want to.
I need our 7 subscribers out there
All 7 of
to
you.
give her encouragement. Tell her she needs to go to the speed dating this weekend so she can report back. Because I need to know how it goes and how it works.
I know.
I will pay for you to go to the speed dating
I
event.
listen. I want to. I do. You know what? I don't have anything else going on, so why not?
I mean, I can tell you, except for maybe if we can squeeze in maybe Saturday a little tanning pool time again. I'm not going anywhere this weekend. I want
I
to stay home.
I do want to go to the pool again.
I will make an exception for the pool just because I, I need to get tan.
Again. Also, I got really tan.
I did not.
Like I have tan lines.
I got patches of sunburn in various spots on my leg, which have now just turned into they're not raised red bumps, but now I just have like little tiny red spots all
Yeah,
over where I got sunburned.
but I
It's really my
did.
legs look a little weird.
I went back the next day
Oh, nice.
and I laid out again. But
Nice.
also, I got there early and I got a good spot
I liked
this
our
time.
spot.
No, I liked our spot, but I got a really good spot
Ooh.
because I was over there by the canopy,
Uh-huh.
like where the slide is.
Mm-hmm.
I was over there by like they had some canopies up, and I I got there early enough. Plus, it wasn't super busy, but I got there early enough. I moved all of the chairs around me. So, I created my space
Created space.
because I was like, I don't want people to be all up on top of me. But then I did it to where I can move in and out of the awning. Like, so at some point, I would move my seat underneath it, like if I got too hot or whatever.
Nice.
And then I would move back out to get more sun, whatever. It was great.
Nice.
It was so great. And then, I just kind of dipped in the pool for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
My hair wet. Made some TikToks. And then I was like, okay,
Yeah.
it's time to go.
I've seen some of the TikToks.
Well, I got there so early. And so I was like, well, I'll make some TikToks while I wait. Because I was like, I've got plenty of time.
I mean, I've got a good bit of photos from my hospital stay. Could make a TikTok out of that.
You can. And you know what? You should.
And I really, instead of doing a food review of the restaurant that I went to, I should do a food review of the hospital because I did document what I was given to eat while I was there.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say right now.
I don't think you really have to say anymore
I
because
mean, it's hospital food.
I feel like we know.
The breakfast, they let me have um, solid meals the day I left, just to see how I would tolerate them. The breakfast was actually pretty good,
Yeah.
not the lunch.
So I really haven't been in the hospital since, I had children. Like, I haven't been admitted to, like,
Yeah.
I've gone to the hospital, but not for anything really. But the last time that I was there, when my kids were born, I knew someone in in the what that did the meal stuff or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I can't remember the nutrition, whatever. Anyway, and he would come up there and he would ask me what I wanted. And so I could order whatever I wanted. And he'd be
Oh,
like, I
nice.
got you. I'll make sure you get. So I had the best food the whole entire time I
Nice.
was there. And I was like,
I don't,
this is what it's like to be famous,
I
to be
don't,
important, to
I
be a
don't,
queen.
I don't have that kind of hookup. Maybe I need to start trying to meet people at the hospital. I'm
Yeah.
there enough here lately that I need to start making friends while I'm there. Because
My
this
cousin
past
works there.
year is the first time I've ever been admitted to the hospital since having kids as well.
Yeah.
So, and
Well,
been
had I gone to
twice.
visit you,
So.
but it was so brief and like I didn't really have time to
I
come
was
up
only
there.
there a couple of days, no biggie.
But it was my cousin works in the cafeteria.
Mm-hmm.
And so anytime I go, she's giving me free Starbucks and cafeteria food. So I'm like, yes, I need to go and just, see what she's doing. The cafeteria food that was really good.
I have had it from the cafeteria before where it wasn't too bad while I was visiting people.
Yes.
Because, ever since, they built the new hospital and everything,
Hmm.
it's really quite nice. So
Yes.
I have eaten there a couple of times.
The new cafeteria, like the new food, the food at the new cafeteria is really good. When I worked at a doctor's office not far from the hospital, and we used to go and get lunch because it was relatively cheap,
Yeah, it's not bad.
and the food was pretty good.
Yeah.
There were certain days where it was better than others, but
Okay. Well, I'll break it all down for everybody. So, in case
yeah,
anyone's ever on a stay at Baptist Memorial Hospital,
you do it, girl.
you'll know what's good and what's not. Because
Yeah,
I tried a little bit of it for you.
she tried it so you don't have to.
Yeah, that's how much I love you.
That's hilarious. Well,
Okay.
I'm glad that you did not have to have surgery
Me too.
and that you were
Thank you.
on the mend.
I hope so.
Me too.
I better be. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, because we gotta, we have to get back to the pool.
I'm gonna go
And then
back to
I
the
was
pool
thinking, I
anyway.
was like, I mean, granted, you're not my only friend,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I don't hang out with anybody else. So I was like, okay, if Dania's down, if she has to have surgery, I don't have anybody else. I mean, like, granted, yes, I have friends, but like, you're the only person that I talk to really
It
on a
would
regular
have.
basis.
I did read up on having the appendix taken out and the recovery time and everything else while I was in there. So it wouldn't have been a very lengthy recovery time.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been too bad. Still didn't want it. I'm glad I
Uh,
avoided it, but
yeah. Yeah.
it wouldn't have been as lengthy of a recovery as your hysterectomy.
Well,
That's just one small organ compared to several. So
I mean, at this point, since I'm back at work, I'm planning on, is there anything else I can have removed so I can go back home? I want to be at home.
you want to be at home?
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to going back to the office
No,
tomorrow.
no,
I got to work from home today. I actually worked from the hospital bed a little bit Tuesday just because I was so bored. I
absolutely
made
not.
Cotton go get my work laptop, and
No.
I was like, "Go home, get my laptop, and bring it to me. I need to do something."
So somebody had come and asked me, and they were like, "Oh, how are you feeling? Oh, you should be so well rested. You were gone for 6 weeks. I bet you feel so rested." I said, "Let me tell you what I learned while I was out." I said, "All I learned about myself was at home is where I belong." Okay, and I never want to be anywhere
Anywhere else.
else but at home. I am meant to be there.
Sorry, the
I'm
laughing's
sorry.
kind of hurting my. Ow.
I'm sorry. But
I don't know what's wrong.
I
The
can't.
laughing.
I
Whew.
cannot. This
Okay. Whew. I don't know what that was, but that hurt a little
okay.
bit. We can't hang out.
Like the thing is, it's like my my vaginal cuff is throbbing. Your stomach is hurting. And it's
Ow.
just like,
I don't know exactly what my insides are recovering from, but they're recovering from something because when I walked to the end of the driveway to get the mail today and back, by the time I got back to the house, I could feel it, and I was like, "What?
what's
What
happening?
is wrong with me?" And now I'm laughing, and okay,
I know.
I just ugh, stop being funny.
Oh
That
gosh,
hurt.
can't help it.
Okay, I we gotta wrap
Uh,
this up.
we can wrap it
We
up
can wrap it
because
up.
I'm honestly ready to go home and go to bed. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm so
I'm I'm looking I'm looking forward to a good night's rest in my bed
because
tonight. I really am.
when we talked about me coming over here, I was like, yeah, we can knock it out real quick, and then I can go
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
We can both rest.
Hey, I had everything ready to go when you got
So
here because
tired.
same.
Uh,
I need rest.
my house misses me. I have to get home to my one true love.
I did miss my house after a couple of days.
Oh
It was
yeah,
so nice to come home to, except for the mess that my teenager left in the kitchen for me.
yeah,
We won't discuss it. He knows what he did. I secretly think he watches the podcast.
probably.
But anyway, it was nice, and I've enjoyed being home today, resting. I'll enjoy briefly going to the office tomorrow. I'm sure by lunch I'll be over it.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah. That's
But
how I've been since I've been back. It's like I'm okay in the morning. By lunchtime, I'm wrecked.
I'm done. I'm
And
ready to go.
also, like sitting in that chair, my vaginal cuff is screaming. Like, when they ask me, "How are you doing?" I'm trying not to be like, "My vagina hurts. I need to go home."
You did text me
I
yesterday. You
did.
were
I was like,
like, It hurts to
Like,
sit here. I
I'm
can't.
sitting here all day and it feels like someone is stabbing me up into my vagina.
Do we need to get you like a donut pillow or something to use to sit on? I don't know.
I don't either.
You need a standing desk.
I
Just have
know.
periods of standing
Yeah,
instead of
and you know
sitting.
what? If I could ever make it into an office, they all have standing desks, but I'm in a cubicle, so.
Oh, but not you.
Mm-mm.
I see. I see.
So,
Hmm.
anyway, so we can wrap it up on that note.
We'll wrap it up. We'll come back with hopefully not a new element next week. Hopefully with good things. Maybe a fun game.
You
We'll
know what?
discuss current events.
We're gonna get it together for next week
Not about being old.
because we can't lose another subscriber now. So just
She's not letting that go either.
if you don't like this episode, then I don't know, comment something you want us to talk about, or just give us a little time.
I've begged them to do that before too. I'm like, give us something.
Yeah.
What do you want to hear?
Give me some
What do you
material.
want us to watch?
If
I
y'all
don't
tell me
know.
what you want me to talk about, then I'll talk about it.
You know.
But I mean, if you just let me ramble on,
this is what you get.
Unsupervised. This is the crap that you get. I have nothing else to talk about.
Okay. We'll end it.
Okay.
Hope everybody has a good week.
Yes.
I hope we all stay out of the hospital.
Stay safe.
Make it to the pool this weekend.
Yes.
Yes. Just enjoy. Have fun.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.